All right, so see right here, this is how I usually like use my phone to make sure this is framed right. So if I'm standing straight, when I look at this, see how I can see like things are not right? Like my phone is straight, but everything's like crooked. So what I need to do is adjust the camera the other way. There we go. Now it's straight. That's how I want to look. And then also what I do is I will look at the vehicle that I'm looking at and make sure it's basically centered into the frame. See what I'm saying? See how like over here, it's centered into the frame? I'm looking at that and I'm just jetting my eyes over. That's how I do it. So today on RC Guy Garage, we're going to take out my wife's Traxxas Max. That was horrible. Now what I was just recording in was 2.7K at 30 frames per second. Gives it a good look. And it also makes it easier to start your footage. So it just came down too. I mean, look at what the pathway looks like right now. So it did just come down. So we've got the Traxxas Max out right now. I'm gonna go ahead and power this on. This thing has not been in a snow rip in quite a while. And the power button is where on this thing? I forget where the power button is on this thing. Where is it? Right there. All right, looks like I have to adjust steering trim. Multifunction is all the way off. Steering trim looks like it needs to go a little bit to the right. So this is my wife's what is that? Why is that like melted right there? Probably from a piece of salt. Nice. All right. All right, good to go. Blasted the snow off the wheels. X-Maxes are still out there because I don't think the trash has come yet. Isn't that kind of funny? Ah. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage. We are out once again on another snow day, or should I say the same snow day, ripping the Traxxas Max. This is the original, the OG, you know, the way it used to be. The short wheelbase, wide suspension kit, you know, the whole deal. Traxxas went ahead and axed that platform kind of sort of by stretching the chassis and basically getting rid of the original short chassis platform, which I actually like, and this is my wife's truck. So we're gonna take this probably out to the backyard track and give it some rips. I do know that right now I'm kind of gonna let the shock fluid get acclimated to the outside, because the way I think it's set up, the shock fluid is a little, it's light kind of sort of, but it's light because that's when I was running it in the summertime. So it's gotta thicken up. So once it thickens up, it should be able to kind of like, should be able to adjust just a little bit. So we're gonna take this thing out to the backyard track, but I'm gonna give it a couple of back and forth rips. Couple of like back and forth rips, you know, like on here just for now. Just kind of get acclimated back to this thing. And I'm gonna take out my cell phone again just to make sure. Attempting to connect. If it does the pause, that means it's gonna connect. Or it'll come up with, yeah, it'll come up with that. Usually if it comes up with that, or it does the pause like it did, it'll usually connect. And of course it says not supported because I'm in a higher frame rate. So I guess I'm just gonna like pretend that I'm good. I'll go over to the, I know this truck, I know stranger. All right, looks like it might be pointed up a little bit too much. I probably just wrecked it. I can't tell. I think it's all right. Now see, this is the way I like the Max to drive. What I mean by that is I'm used to having the rear differential locked up kind of the way it is. And my wife is used to it too, although she hasn't driven it in a while. See what I'm saying? You get used to a certain way of going. All right. So I'll go see how this thing is doing. Yeah, I know. Don't say anything about that. Don't say anything about that. It's fine. It's alive. So I'm gonna do some jumps on this thing. This track actually turned out to be mint. See, it's got like an embankment. I was never able to finish how the embankment should have been. Beautiful. It always it's scary when this thing hits, because it just sounds like stuff is just breaking. See how it's got the embankments? That's the whole point of how I did this. Beautiful. Oh! Oh, crap. Oh! Did I save it? Yeah, it saved it, but I didn't really save it. It's stuck. It's stuck going downhill. Yeah, I know. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's just snow. It was made to endure. It's a Chevy. All right, so I think, what's going on here? You know, I wonder if the steering servo is kind of screwed up or something. That was lame. That was weird. See, now the steering is going the opposite way. It's almost like the TCM is acting up. Oh my God. Oh my God. The body came off, kind of, sort of. See? The body kind of came off a little bit. This does not have a cage, which is not good. This kind of came loose. I'm not really concerned about the fan, the game changer fan. Motor's fine, obviously. Yeah, but this has no cage in it. It's just got the front and back clip mounts, because I robbed the cage for the Big Rock. And I gave my wife a brand new thing. Something seems like it's up with the steering a little bit. Look at that. God, that thing jumps, man. Beautiful. Ah, I almost had it. This Max has been an extremely resilient truck. Really has. Very, very happy with how this thing operates. Man, hard hits, man. Gotta watch out this rock right there. Talking to myself here. Whoa. Oh, man. Oh, man. Now that should have broken something, but it didn't. So I'll take it there. All right, just got to be careful, man, because this is bumping out rocks. So there's like a rock right there. It is smacking them out of the frozen ground. So, but that thing is if you wanna play, sometimes you do have to pay. And the Max definitely is one of those resilient trucks, man. Now that sounded gear. Oh my God, I almost died on ice over here. Yeah, we got some crunching on gears. I can hear it. Might have a blown bulkhead or something. Hear it? Hear it? You can hear it. Could be the motor shifted or something. Look at that. This thing just doesn't care. I mean, it does a little bit. All right. Crunchy somewhere. We do have a broken skid plate. Both skid plates are broken. Look at that. Chips on both of the skid plates. See, that's what's nice about having this right now. See, you can see all the rocks getting jammed out. That was kind of cool. Sounds like rear diff. Could be having rear diff issues. Now, I should have just blipped the brake, I think, just a touch, and it wouldn't have done that. So I'm gonna have to bust into the rear diff, I think, and find out what's going on. Could have something that's out. See, that was a hard front landing, man. I think if that was an Arrma, it would have been done. Right on the ice, man. That's all ice. So it's like hitting cement. Definitely gonna have to take apart the rear diffs. It's acting all right, but whew. Just nailed the rock. Ooh. Oh, what that was. Ah. Yeah, Traxxas Max definitely is an extremely resilient little truck, man. Oh, I think the body came out again, did it? Nope. Going for that ice again. Man, it keeps pounding that ice. Could be something inside. Maybe it's not the diff. Whoa! Whoa! I didn't mean that. But see, it still doesn't care, man. I think we just got a cut. Yeah, we did. Got some kind of cut. All right, so it's given something, some kind of cut right now. I'm gonna check the motor temp. So it's got voltage cut. I believe that's voltage cut, yeah. So it's low voltage. That's kind of interesting. Now, I'm gonna show you something. This is what I'm not liking about these HRB batteries, man. Now, I was initially what I call a proponent for HRB batteries. This is a HRB graphene battery. Look at this thing. This thing is actually swollen. It kind of was a little swollen, but these packs maybe are not the best. So let's go inside and check and see why this pack running this amount of time. It's a 65C pack, maybe that's the reason. So we're gonna go inside and give it a check and see what's up. Just tried going in through the shop. The shop is locked up tight, man. The alarm's on. Alright. It doesn't feel bad. My fingertips are my fingertips are a little frosty right now, but it's not that bad. I don't like the low voltage cut though. That ain't cool. So I'm gonna leave this out here. I'm just gonna go and give it a check. Oh, looks like a guy. Make sure you count the steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so I don't die. That has happened, man. All right. So you can see I have a, I was going to do a live today. It's basically going to be the RC Guy Garage soldering station live. All right. So we ripped it for like what? 15 minutes maybe? We are at 25%. 3.7, 3.7. Is that? I guess that's low voltage, right? Wait a minute. Was it all cells? 25%. Is that considered low voltage? I don't know, man. So I don't think I have any other 4S packs ready to go. Dang. See, what I wanted to do is I wanted to rip the Mad Van, but the Mad Van has those stupid Dean's connectors, man. These things. It's got these junk connectors. So what I was going to do is I was going to swap over to these ones, to the EC5. Is it overkill? Yeah, heck yeah. But it'll definitely transmit the power from the Ovonic Rebel Series pack that I got going in there. It's a 6500 milliamp 3S 80C pack for the Mad Van, and I think that's probably what I'm going to have to do. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage. I was out ripping a bunch of vehicles today. I didn't get a chance to rip the Mad Van because I do need to do that little conversion there with the RC Guy Garage soldering station right there. Flipped you upside down so you can see it. But yeah, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to throw on the EC5. Is it overkill? Yeah, it is. But, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, and it seems like a lot of my connectors are that like EC5. Now, here's something that I don't like. So in my drying station right here, this is my drying area. This is my Kraton. This I had taken out, and after I had read, that's an X-Max right there. Come on, you know that that's an X-Max under there. But check this connector out. This is how I opened it. This whole end is gone and obliterated, totally off. This end popped off because it's broken. This end right here is fine, but I already know that this part's going to break. And that is where I call SPEKTRUM a piece of garbage. And who owns SPEKTRUM? Horizon Hobby. So Horizon Hobby's a piece of garbage, right? I mean, that's how I look at it from my eyes. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage, and I was out ripping the Traxxas Max. The V1, baby. And it's still a great vehicle. Unfortunately, you can't buy them anymore. Well, I mean, you can't get them from Traxxas. I think you can get the parts still, but Traxxas basically phased it out with... Traxxas basically phased it out with this one, which is the Traxxas Max V2. How do you do? V2? Something like that. So anyways, one of these days I'll get to unboxing this. I almost took this thing out today, but it just didn't happen. This is brand new EXB. Not to be confused with that EXB. That's the original OG EXB that is now a parts rig. And basically that's a parts rig for the Kraton. If you didn't see the Kraton's first run video, it's really not much to it. It's kind of like some other stuff, but what I'm doing is fine-tuning my, like, filming. Like, getting back into it. Getting back into doing some filming stuff. So anyways, like I said, this is RC Guy Garage. I was out ripping it. Hopefully you get a chance to rip it just like you saw me do. I know this truck. I know stranger. Don't say anything about that. It's fine. It's alive. Oh, Whoa! Oh my God. Oh man, bulkhead or something. Hear it? I didn't mean that. But see, it still doesn't care, man. Oh, I think we just got a cut. Yeah, we did. Got some kind of cut.